Welcome back to Alba Chronicles, the place where we give you all the life hacks, motivational ideas, and strategies to help you be your best self. Today, we're diving into one of the most important aspects of success: overcoming challenges. Life doesn't always go according to plan. We face obstacles, setbacks, and tough moments that make us question our path. But the true key to success lies in how we handle those challenges. And when we talk about overcoming challenges, let's look at the greats who've been through it and emerged stronger. People like Elon Musk, Mark Zuckerberg, and Steve Jobs. These names don't just represent success, they represent the ability to turn obstacles into opportunities. Part 1. The power of resilience. Let's start with a simple but powerful idea: resilience. Resilience is the ability to bounce back after facing failure, disappointment, or frustration. You see, failure isn't a roadblock. It's a step forward and essential part of the journey. Take Elon Musk, for instance. The man who made history with SpaceX, Tesla, and Neuralink had countless moments of failure. His early days with SpaceX were filled with rocket explosions, financial struggles, and doubt. But Musk's vision was bigger than the failures. He didn't see setbacks as signs to quit. Instead, he used them as lessons to improve. Musk once said, "Failure is an option here. If things are not failing, you are not innovating enough." Think about that for a second. In his mind, failure is part of the process. And that mindset? It's one of the most powerful tools you can have when facing challenges. Part 2. Mindset is everything. Mark Zuckerberg, another giant who changed the world. The founder of Facebook was once a college dropout with an idea and a lot of skeptics. Mark faced challenges from the very beginning: legal battles, scaling issues, and endless competition. Yet, he pushed forward with a growth mindset, the belief that skills and intelligence can be developed through dedication and hard work. Zuckerberg once said, "The biggest risk is not taking any risk." That's powerful. The biggest risk is doing nothing. When challenges arise, most people think about how to avoid them. But as Mark shows us, embracing risk, facing the unknown, and learning from each step forward is the secret to success. Part 3. Turning obstacles into opportunities. Now let's talk about Steve Jobs. Steve is often seen as the epitome of turning challenges into opportunities. He was fired from his own company, Apple, the company he built from the ground up. Talk about a major setback. But instead of accepting that as the end, Jobs used it as an opportunity to reinvent himself. He founded Next, and later, Pixar. When he was brought back to Apple years later, it was clear that those moments of hardship weren't just obstacles. They were the catalyst for his most brilliant ideas. Jobs once said, "Your work is going to fill a large part of your life, and the only way to be truly satisfied is to do what you believe is great work. And the only way to do great work is to love what you do." This speaks volumes. Overcoming challenges isn't about avoiding them. It's about loving the journey, even when it gets tough. The greatest accomplishments often come after the greatest challenges. Part 4. The Kaizen approach to growth. And then we have Kaizen, a philosophy from Japan that emphasizes continuous improvement through small, incremental steps. It teaches us that success isn't built overnight, and overcoming challenges is a day-by-day process. Whether it's in business, personal growth, or everyday life, Kaizen reminds us that small progress is still progress. You don't need giant leaps. Sometimes, all it takes is one step forward, every day, no matter how small. This consistent effort will lead to big changes over time. Part 5. How to apply it to your life. So, how can you apply this in your own life? First, embrace failure as a lesson. Learn from it, grow from it, and move forward. Second, adopt a growth mindset. Challenge yourself to keep going, even when the path ahead seems unclear. Third, love the process. Just like Steve Jobs said, do work you love. The love for what you do will help you push through any obstacle. Lastly, take small steps every single day. Even if the progress seems slow, remember that each step is getting you closer to your goal. Remember, challenges aren't roadblocks, they're stepping stones. Whether you're inspired by Elon Musk's resilience, Mark Zuckerberg's risk-taking, Steve Jobs' reinvention, or the Kaizen approach to improvement, know that success is never just handed to you. It's earned through persistence, mindset, and the courage to keep moving forward. So next time life throws a challenge your way, don't back down. Instead, face it with the same determination and grit as the greats. Thanks for tuning into Alba Chronicles. Keep pushing, keep growing, and keep striving to be your best. Until next time, stay inspired and never stop overcoming.